Happy December, everyone. I just want to say welcome back to my monthly prediction. Today is day before December of 2024. And I just really wanted to, well, first of all, I want to say hello. My name is Heather Ness. I am an intuitive numerologist and spiritual mentor, and I'm so excited that you're actually here watching my video today. I do want to ask that if you are enjoying my content, please make sure you click the subscribe button down below. This really helps me continue to make these amazing videos, and that really does show me some fantastic support. So thank you for doing that. Having said that, I'm really excited about this month, the month of December. It really has this like beautiful pink fuchsia energy, and to me that is like the perfect combination. Well, first of all, it's like this beautiful divine energy, right? This like divine feminine energy, and it's the balance of like self-love and like creativity, and to me that is just such a beautiful thing. I think that's really so aligned for the month of December this year. Partly because if you just look at the month of December itself, it's a number 12, right? And in numerology, we always reduce two numbers to a single digit. So the month in itself, December, has the vibration of the 3 energy. And the 3 is a very like creative, expressive energy. And I really feel that's so aligned when it comes to December, simply because December is a month traditionally that we are really, we get in tune with like that happy sort of joyful energy, which is very much a 3 energy. We typically get together with people that we love and really connect with and share time with. So I think the month of December being a 3 month is so beautiful. Now, what's so unique is we happen to be in a universal year 8. Now, it's the last month in our universal year 8. And so if you take a 3 and an 8 and you combine it, it makes actually a master number. So this year, the year of 2024, December, is a master number 11-2, which I find so interesting because when I was sort of meditating on the energy of the month of December, it really connected well with that divine, like creative energy. I feel like this is a month where, the last few months have really been kind of looking inwards and trying to figure out like what is it that we want our future to look like, what is it that our soul or our like inner voice is really asking us to move into. And the beautiful thing about the month of December is this is a month where things really come into alignment. I feel like energy wise we're gonna have a month where a lot of people's sort of like karmic soul contracts are kind of going to be illuminated in a way that we're going to feel really drawn to move forward into like a higher purpose. A lot of us are sort of being activated at this moment. There's a lot of talk in, around how we are moving into another dimension collectively, the earth is. And I really feel like this is a month where we're going to find a lot of people feeling very like activated when it comes to moving into their higher purpose. And I think that that's really aligned with the numerology, it being an expressive month of a number 3, and then collectively the universal month being 11-2 month. 11-2 is really about destiny. Many times, destiny wise in life, especially with numerology or anything, when it comes to diving into our soul's purpose, there really is an element of, where you get to choose, right? There's a soul contract that we put together before we get here with a path and learning and, goals and a plan that our soul is going to kind of go through. But ultimately we have freedom of choice. And I feel like this is a month where there are a few things in life when it comes to our soul contract that is sort of like a destined event. I feel like this is a month where we're going to find that we really have a lot of our destiny start sort of activating. And when things activate or when things sort of become aligned, sometimes it feels like it becomes misaligned. So what do I mean by that? Many times for things to fall into place, things have to fall apart. And that right there is really hard sometimes, because when we see things falling apart, relationships falling apart, things, around us not working out the way we feel as if maybe things are going wrong. And I know for myself personally, sometimes, I would say majority of the time, when things kind of fell apart for me, it made space for things to become more aligned. And sometimes when we ignore the call of our soul, the call of our higher self, the call of the little voice inside, sometimes the voice gets louder and things have to fall apart to fall back together. So I really feel like this is going to be a month that's going to have one or two sides. You're either going to see things really fall into place because you've done the work the last few months to ensure that those can fall in place. We've kind of dissected what's working for us, what's not working for us, and where we want to go. And for the ones that have done the work already, this is a month where you're really going to get some headwinds when it comes to that alignment for your higher self or your higher purpose. If you've sort of been ignoring the call, not wanting to do the work, this is going to be a month that's going to kind of be a little more challenging for you, because this is going to be a month where it's going to sort of force the alignment. And sometimes when things are forced, it's never pleasant, right? But the beauty in that is when we emerge in the new year, it's going to be, it reminds me of something a friend of mine said. She felt like she was going through her rise of her phoenix, like the phoenix bird. This is really what it's going to be like. So I just find that so beautiful and so aligned. When it comes to, your higher self, when I was sort of meditating on it, I really got the message that, the things that would be really aligned to help support you in this alignment phase, this karmic alignment, which is going to be so beautiful. You're going to feel very activated when it comes to what you want and what you need to get there. Some of the things that really help support that, some messages that I got, is what's called, I think it's called morning notes or morning notes. Yeah, morning notes. So when you wake up in the morning, it said that your brain is still sort of in that REM kind of slumber, kind of awake mode, and we're still tapped into our higher conscious. And so the beautiful thing is, the moment you wake up, if you just begin jotting down thoughts that come across your mind for the first 5 minutes when you wake up, you're going to get some really beautiful messages in that. And the key with doing things like morning notes or journaling or meditating and writing things down to really see if you can get those messages that you're looking for to help support you in your growth is that you have to make sure that you write them down in a way that is non-judgmental. Many times when we first think of something or say something, our ego or our logical mind will step in and be like, does that make sense? Is that something that we can do? Is that really attainable? And the challenge in that is when we start judging these thoughts or these things that we write down, we start dimming our light when it comes to our intuition. What I have truly found over the past year for myself is that just going with the initial thought, whether it's writing it down or saying it out loud, maybe in a voice note that you can listen to back later, and then have a moment of like reflection on that, right? Whatever it is that you write down, ask yourself, well, what does that mean to me? Those types of things really help activate your intuition and your higher energy, like going through you and like coming through you as like a voice, right? Because many times we already know what it is that we should be doing next. We know what our soul or our higher purpose or what our desires are. We allow though our higher, our logical or ego side to kind of get in the way of those beautiful dreams and of those things that we're really meant to align with. And so what I love about the month of December is it's a month of like true activation. You're gonna feel very lit up inside. You're going to feel like things are really falling into place. Sometimes remember, to fall into place, it has to fall away. Another wonderful thing to do, when we're trying to make space energetically, personally, for the things that we want to call in, is to possibly go and do a little bit of like spring cleaning and clear out things. Whether that be clutter in your house, clutter, emotional clutter, who is it in your life, if you have anyone, that might be a little more draining or taxing on your energy. Sometimes we have to set up boundaries with those people. I know for myself, a few years ago, I had to set up a boundary with a family member simply because they, one of the things when they wake up is they want to call and like talk about the challenges of the previous day. And I found that that was very misaligned for me personally, because I like to start my day off with, you know, something that's a little more motivational, something that keeps my mind and my energy in the right spot. So I had to set up a boundary with this family member and said, hey, if you want to talk about some of the challenges, do it in the evening where I can process it more. It's really affecting me in the morning. And so this is the month where you're really going to come into alignment by setting up those boundaries. There might be people that we just need to distance ourselves from. Our situations we have to distance ourselves from. And by allowing those things to fall away that aren't serving our highest good or our highest energy, or allowing us to feel vibrationally like really energetic and excited and aligned, it's by allowing those things to fall away, it's going to allow you to really move up vibrationally. When we move up vibrationally, we are able to call in the things that we really, really want. And that's what this like month is really about. When I asked for like 3 words to really describe the month of December, the first one is alignment. And I feel like that's so true because, you know, with 11-2 energy, this is really like that destined alignment energy, especially when we're talking about months or like, you know, period times like personal years and things like this. It's really like a time in which it's going to help us align to something that is really important to us as a soul evolution or like growth. The month of 3, or the month of December, is a month of 3, which is all about you know, expression, and they're very joyful. And to me, that is all about love and compassion, right? So the 3 words that I got when it came to the month of December, when I was really meditating on it, is alignment, higher purpose, and love. And I really obviously I loved those 3 messages. The first one is alignment. Like I said, that's really what I felt like the energy of this month was a month to bring you in alignment. Second one is higher purpose. You know, I really feel that many of us are going to have a higher purpose or a higher calling really truly be activated in the month of December. And then the third one is love. You know, I just view that as love of self. You know, love of like just having a sense of compassion for myself, having a sense of compassion for the people around me, having, you know, maybe even creating your own mantra for the next year using I am. Maybe I am intuitively designed to follow my higher purpose. I am a loving, compassionate person. I am whatever it is that you want to call in to the next year. This is what you want to do, is create a mantra for yourself that maybe you say every night before you go to sleep. As you're putting your makeup in the morning, maybe you're saying it to yourself as you're looking at yourself in the mirror. These things are such a beautiful practice to really connect with your divine energy inside, and to help center yourself vibrationally so that you can move to that next level. Like I said before, the 3 things that I would encourage you to do: choose one and do it for the full month of December. Do either your morning notes, whether it's writing those morning notes down for 5-10 minutes, voice recording them as a voice note for 5 or 10 minutes, and then taking time either at that same time or later in the day to go back and ask yourself, you know, what did that mean to me? What does that mean? And then write down what comes to mind. Or maybe doing a meditation, maybe having a meditative practice would be really aligned to help open up those, that creative flow and that divine love in your intuition. This is what a month is going to really be activated. Or maybe even journaling, you know, journaling your thoughts, like just open journaling, like with no real plan. Just allow the words to flow on the paper however they come out, whether it be your deepest hopes, maybe some regrets, whatever it is, just allow yourself to really expand that. And I really feel that in the month of December, if you allow things to fall into place, don't fight it, make it a month where you really work on that joy and that love, setting your intentions, and this is going to be a beautiful month of alignment. I just want to say thank you so much for listening to my video today. I hope everyone has a beautiful December. If you're feeling called to, or if you're enjoying the video, please subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really does show me some support. And my goal is in the next 3 months to have 1,000 subscribers. So as we sit right now, as I'm recording this, I have 25 subscribers, and I am looking forward to, within the next 3 months, 90 days, to have 1,000 subscribers. So I would really appreciate it if you help me with that, and just hit the subscribe button. And you guys have a beautiful December. Bye.